Hello there. Welcome to Bliss. I'm glad you're here. Whatever this day has brought your way, you can set it down for now and allow yourself a few quiet moments of rest. So get comfortable, take a slow breath, and let yourself ease into a calmer, slower rhythm as we begin tonight's journey together. Tonight, we'll begin with gentle Yoga Nidra before drifting into a peaceful journey through a moonlit garden. As the story unfolds, you'll be invited to leave behind the pressure of the day and settle into deep rest. Take a slow breath in and allow yourself to soften. Let's begin. Allow yourself to become comfortable. There is nowhere you need to be, nothing you need to accomplish, nothing you need to figure out before sleep arrives. For now, simply rest. Bring your attention to your natural breath. Notice the gentle movement of breathing, the breath arriving, the breath leaving, effortless, steady, quiet. Allow your awareness to settle into this rhythm. There is no need to change anything, no need to improve anything. Simply noticing is enough. Now bring your awareness to your right hand, the thumb, the first finger, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, the palm, the back of the hand, the wrist, the forearm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder. Simply noticing, simply allowing. Now move your awareness to the left hand, the thumb, the fingers, the palm, the wrist, the forearm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder. Awareness flowing gently from place to place. Now become aware of the right leg, the thigh, the knee, the calf, the ankle, the foot, the toes, then the left leg, the thigh, the knee, the calf, the ankle, the foot, the toes. Become aware of the whole body, resting, breathing, supported, nothing to carry, nothing to hold together. Allow the body to become a little heavier, a little softer, as though every breath is helping the day melt away. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen, rising, falling, rising, falling, like a calm tide moving in and out beneath the moon. Now imagine a feeling of warmth spreading through the body. A pleasant warmth, beginning in the feet, moving through the legs, the hips, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands. A quiet feeling of ease, a quiet feeling of rest. And as you continue resting here, something begins to appear within your awareness. Not because you are searching for it, not because you are creating it, simply because the mind has become quiet enough to notice. Moonlight, soft and silver, resting upon a garden at night. Stone pathways winding gently between flower beds. Tall trees standing quietly beneath the stars. The air calm and still. A place untouched by hurry, untouched by noise, untouched by the need to become anything other than what it already is. For now, there is no need to enter the garden. Simply notice it there. The moonlight, the flowers, the quiet pathways, and the gentle rhythm of your breath, all resting together in perfect stillness. For a little while longer, simply remain where you are, resting, breathing, aware of the garden resting quietly beneath the moonlight. The stone pathways seem to glow softly beneath the silver light. The flowers sway gently in the evening breeze. The trees stand tall and still, their branches stretching peacefully toward the stars. Nothing in the garden appears rushed. Nothing appears unfinished. Everything simply exists as it is. And perhaps that is what makes the garden feel so calm. A soft breeze drifts through the leaves overhead. The air carries the faint scent of jasmine and fresh earth. Somewhere nearby, water trickles gently from a small fountain hidden among the flowers. The sound is soft, steady, comforting. For a few moments, you simply observe. The moonlight, the flowers, the quiet beauty of the garden at night. Then, almost without noticing, you find yourself walking along one of the stone pathways, not leaving the place where your body rests, only drifting a little deeper into the landscape of the mind. The path winds gently between flower beds filled with blooms of every kind. Some flowers are fully open, their petals reaching toward the moonlight. Others are only beginning to bloom, small buds resting patiently upon their stems. And some have already released their petals to the earth below. Yet nothing feels out of place. Nothing feels early. Nothing feels late. The garden seems to welcome every stage equally. The path continues beneath an archway covered in climbing roses. Their pale petals glow softly in the night. Beyond them, the garden opens into a wider space. A peaceful clearing surrounded by trees and flowers. The fountain rests at its center, moonlight dancing across its surface. The water rises gently, then falls, again and again. Never hurried, never delayed, simply following its nature. The same stillness seems to exist throughout the garden. In the flowers, in the trees, in the water, even in the air itself. As you continue along the path, you begin to notice how quiet the mind has become. Thoughts drift by more slowly now. like clouds crossing a summer sky, appearing, passing, disappearing, leaving only spaciousness behind. The garden seems to invite this, not through effort, not through instruction, simply through its presence. And with each step along the moonlit path, you find yourself settling a little deeper into that same peaceful rhythm. The pathway leads you deeper into the garden. Moonlight rests gently upon the stones beneath your feet, while soft shadows stretch across the flower beds on either side. The further you walk, the more you begin to notice the quiet variety around you. Every flower seems to be at a different stage of its journey. A cluster of white lilies stands fully open, their petals glowing softly beneath the stars. Nearby, a row of rosebuds remains tightly closed, as though they are still dreaming beneath the night sky. Further along, delicate petals rest upon the earth below, having already completed their season of blooming. Yet nothing feels incomplete. Nothing feels behind. Nothing feels out of place. The lilies do not seem concerned with the unopened buds. The rosebuds do not appear impatient to become lilies. And the fallen petals rest just as peacefully as the flowers still blooming above them. The garden holds space for all of them. As you continue along the winding path, you pass beneath flowering trees whose branches stretch gracefully overhead. Small blossoms drift lazily through the air, carried by the breeze before settling softly upon the ground. Some land upon the pathway. Some land upon the grass. Some find their way into the water of the nearby fountain. None of them seem to be in a hurry to arrive anywhere. The garden continues unfolding around you. Beds of lavender sway gently in the night air. Clusters of jasmine release their sweet fragrance into the darkness. Tall sunflowers, now sleeping beneath the moon, stand quietly with bowed heads. Everywhere you look, life is moving at its own pace. Not faster, not slower, simply as it is meant to. You pause beside a small patch of flowers near the edge of the path. Some have only just emerged from the soil. Tiny green shoots reaching toward the sky. So small they might easily be overlooked. Yet they seem just as welcome here as the tallest trees in the garden. Just as welcome as the flowers already in bloom. The moonlight touches them all equally. The breeze moves among them all equally. The garden asks none of them to become something else. For a while, you remain there, quietly observing. The sleeping sunflowers, the unopened buds, the blooming lilies, the fallen petals, each one different, each one exactly where it needs to be. And as you stand within the stillness of the garden, the pressure to rush begins to feel a little more distant. The need to compare, the need to measure, the need to know whether you are ahead or behind. All of it softens beneath the quiet wisdom of the flowers. The pathway continues beyond the flower beds, curving gently toward a warm golden light glowing among the trees ahead. A soft light, steady, inviting, as though someone is waiting there, tending to the garden even at this late hour. The warm light grows brighter as you continue along the pathway. It shines softly between the trees, golden against the cool silver glow of the moon. The path curves gently toward it, and before long you arrive at a quiet corner of the garden. Here, surrounded by roses, jasmine, and lavender, sits a small wooden cottage. Its windows glow warmly in the night. Nearby, an elderly gardener moves slowly among the flower beds. Not working, not rushing, simply tending. He carries a small lantern in one hand and pauses now and then to examine a flower or brush a fallen leaf from the path. His movements are calm, unhurried, as though he has all the time in the world. For a while, you simply watch. The gardener kneels beside a patch of unopened rosebuds. He does not pull at them. He does not try to force them open. He only smiles softly and waters the soil around them. Then he moves on. A little further away, he pauses beside a rose already in full bloom. He admires it for a moment, then continues walking, giving it no more importance than the unopened buds. The same care, the same attention, the same quiet appreciation. The gardener seems to understand something the flowers already know. Each bloom arrives in its own time. The moonlight touches them all equally. The garden welcomes them all equally. The gardener asks none of them to hurry, none of them to become something they are not. As you watch, a blossom drifts gently from a nearby tree and settles upon the earth. The gardener notices it. He smiles, then continues on his way, not saddened that the blossom has fallen, not wishing it had remained longer, simply accepting it as part of the garden's rhythm. The flowers bloom, the petals fall, the seasons change. Everything unfolds exactly as it must. The gardener eventually comes to rest beside the fountain. The lantern beside him casts a warm glow across the water. For a long while, he says nothing, listening to the gentle sound of the fountain, watching the moonlight shimmer upon its surface. Then, almost as though speaking to the garden itself, he says softly, "Nothing blooms because it is rushed." His voice is calm, barely louder than the breeze. The rose does not compare itself to the lily. He pauses, looking across the flower beds. The lily does not worry about the rose. The garden settles back into silence. The gardener says nothing more. He simply watches the flowers, and somehow the stillness that surrounds him feels more powerful than any lesson could ever be. For a while, you remain there too, watching the moonlight, listening to the fountain, feeling the gentle rhythm of the garden moving exactly as it should, without hurry, without comparison, without pressure. For a while longer, you remain beside the fountain. The gardener sits quietly nearby, The flowers sway gently in the evening breeze. The lantern glows softly beside him, and the garden continues moving at its own peaceful pace. Nothing seems eager to become tomorrow. Nothing seems concerned with yesterday. Everything simply rests within this moment. The unopened buds remain unopened. The blooming flowers remain in bloom. The fallen petals rest where they have landed. And somehow, every part of the garden feels complete. As you sit there, the gardener's words linger softly in the background, not as something to remember, not as something to understand, simply as another part of the garden, like the moonlight, like the fountain, like the breeze moving through the trees. Your attention drifts once more toward the flower beds surrounding you. And for the first time, you notice there is no competition here. The roses do not compare themselves to the lilies. The lilies do not compare themselves to the jasmine. The young shoots emerging from the soil do not wish they had already bloomed. Each flower seems content to arrive in its own season, to unfold in its own time, to become exactly what it was meant to become. No sooner, no later. The garden seems to trust something that is easy to forget. That growth is still happening, even when it cannot yet be seen. Beneath the soil, within the roots, within the quiet spaces where no one is looking, the gardener rises slowly from his seat. He takes the lantern in his hand and walks once more among the flowers, not checking their progress, not measuring their growth, simply caring for them, trusting the rest. And as you watch him disappear among the moonlit pathways, something within you begins to soften. The pressure to have everything figured out, the pressure to be further ahead, the pressure to know exactly where life is leading. Little by little, it begins to loosen, like petals carried gently away by the breeze. The garden asks for none of these things. The moon asks for none of these things. The night asks for none of these things. For now, it is enough simply to be here, breathing, resting, growing in ways that may not yet be visible, just as the flowers do, just as the trees do, just as the entire garden has always done. And surrounded by the quiet beauty of the night, it becomes easier to trust that your own season will arrive in its own time as well. The garden remains quiet around you. The fountain continues its gentle song. The flowers rest beneath the moonlight. And little by little, the edges of the world begin to soften. The pathways become less distinct. The flower beds blur into washes of color and light. The silver glow of the moon spreads across the garden, touching everything equally. The roses, the lilies, the jasmine, the young shoots still resting beneath the soil, all of them held within the same gentle light. The gardener is no longer visible now. At some point, he simply became part of the stillness, part of the garden itself. A warm breeze drifts through the trees, carrying the scent of flowers through the night air. petals move softly across the pathways, some settling upon the grass, some drifting across the fountain, some disappearing into the darkness beyond. The moonlight grows softer. The colors of the flowers become gentler. The sounds become quieter. And the garden begins to feel less like a place and more like a feeling of ease, a feeling of patience, a feeling of trust. The fountain becomes a gentle rhythm. The moonlight becomes warmth. The flowers become softness. Everything blending together into one peaceful experience. The need to know what comes next grows quieter. The need to measure progress grows quieter. Even the need to hold on to the story begins to fade. Nothing is asking for your attention anymore. Nothing is asking to be remembered. The garden is simply inviting you to rest, to trust, to allow things to unfold in their own time, just as the flowers do, just as the seasons do, just as the night itself does. The moon hangs peacefully above, is less than has home number. The garden rests peacefully below, and you can rest too, breathing slowly, settling deeply, allowing yourself to be held by the same stillness that fills every corner of the garden. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to become. Only this moment, only this breath, only rest. The garden grows quieter still. The moonlight rests softly upon every flower. The fountain continues its gentle rhythm, and the night stretches peacefully around you. There is nothing left to do, nothing left to understand, nothing left to become. The flowers do not hurry toward tomorrow. The trees do not rush the changing seasons. The moon does not rush across the sky. Everything unfolds in its own time. And tonight, you can allow yourself the same kindness. The body is resting. The breath is resting. The mind is beginning to rest. Thoughts may still drift by from time to time, like petals carried on a gentle breeze. There is no need to follow them. Simply allow them to pass. The garden remains here, quiet, patient, unchanging, holding space for every flower exactly as it is. And you are welcome here exactly as you are. There is nowhere else you need to be. No version of yourself you need to become before sleep arrives. Only this breath, only this moment, only this gentle feeling of being held by the stillness of the night. Allow the body to grow a little heavier. Allow the breath to grow a little softer. Allow the mind to settle a little deeper. And if sleep wishes to arrive now, you may welcome it. If it arrives later, that is perfectly fine too. For now, simply rest, like the flowers beneath the moonlight, like the trees beneath the stars, like the garden resting peacefully in the embrace of the night.